We're playing the robots. It's happening. There are robots and they are super. And oh my god, they're at war. What are we gonna do about that? I guess we have to go out and fight. I guess so. I guess we don't have much choice. I'm kind of big on the screen here. Hang on. I feel like I shouldn't be covering up so much of Ryoma. There we go. You gotta see how big and burly that beefy boy is. The beefy Shingeta boy.
Shingeta, Red Dragon.
Hey, Speedstar, speeding on in. Thank you so much for being the first here. You are indeed a speedy boy. Speed boy. Get it, just burn on the speed boy. I don't know the lyrics. You know what song I'm talking about, though, right? Oh my goodness, Princess King forever. Princess, thank you for the 25 bits. The 25 royal bits, I do appreciate it. And Kurika, thank you for the Ryutaro's dance there. Boogieing there. The Oogie Boogie. The Deno dance, I guess. I'm trying to think of alliteration. It don't work. Speed boy. Have you seen the new trailer for Super Robot Wars Y? I guess probably not. Hang on.
What a bunch of suck-ups.
Oh, hell yeah, Margin Zenki. Thank you for the 100 bits. In fact, yeah, no, I'll do that. Hang on one second. Let me get that up on the screen. Let's do that. Let's watch the actual English version. Show my Yeggies. You know what? I've turned the audio off so we can watch the trailer, but just for you, Princess. Yeah, Yeggies. Yep, Kuriboh. Time to fight some bad guys, but before we fight anybody, let's get enthused. Let's get enthused for Super Robot Wars Y, and I don't mind telling you, I'm pretty bloody enthused for it myself. Let me get this on the screen if I can. Hang on. That's not what I'm... No. Forgive me. Forgive me! The Empire will stand or fall by what we do here today. We do have to get in there. Soldiers of Cyrodiil. I've never been there. You can't make me stand with any of them. Alright, let's have a look at this trailer. Obviously, we've barely started the stream, but I didn't realize it was new, technically new content. Special announcement. Hey, we got English text. Just for people like me that can't do that shit. Oh, Andros, thank you for the I've got to get in there. Time to fight some bad guys. Yes, but insist. Please man your stations while we put the trailer for Super Robot Wars Y on the viewing screen. Indigo Jackal Oblivion remake is coming. Yes, I saw that. I'll be entirely honest. I genuinely thought that was a fan thing. I thought it was not an official thing. But hey, if there's an Oblivion... Oh, here comes Tilly. What's up, girl? Coming downstairs very quickly there. Was she? I took you out like 3 hours ago, girl. You did both. I think she just wants food. Bethesda confirmed. Well, that's very exciting. I actually am a big fan of Oblivion. Oh, where are you going, girl? Maybe she does want to go outside. We do love Tilly. We love Tilly in this house. But yes, I'm very excited to watch this trailer, which I've technically already seen, I imagine. I imagine it's not that different, but I don't know. It might have... obviously, it'll probably have some English text, English dialogue. Karika, how often do you need to go to the potty? It varies. I honestly try... Oh, you're talking about the dog. But for me, on a bad day, it can be every other hour, unfortunately. And sometimes when my condition is really bad, it's worse than that. And sometimes I don't leave the bathroom. But for now, I'm doing okay. It's the same, but all text is in English. Well, let's check out the same trailer that we've already seen, but with localized text. Which is honestly... Oh, Karika, you take your dog every hour or so? I mean, that's valid, honestly. If you are that attentive to your dog's needs, I think that's wonderful. I don't have time to take her every hour myself. But Super Robot Wars Y. If you didn't see the trailer that we watched yesterday, which is apparently identical to this, I'm still going to be very hyped for it because I am very hyped for this game, and I'm very hyped for all these new robots that I'm not familiar with for the most part, but Very keen to see the singularity point stuff in the game. Just because, first of all, I've never watched that show. I'm sure it's kind of pish, but I have a feeling that Super Robot Wars will do it better. The Alex Webb, thank you for the hydrate, and Shiny Dan, thank you for Ore Sanjoing. Full Metal Freak with the first time chat, a Full Metal first timer. Bear in mind that Y began development back in 2022, hence why only Season 1 of Witch from Mercury is covered. Now, I haven't seen any of Witch from Mercury, so I'm happy with any of it being covered. Let's go. Special announcement.
Attention, robots.
Go on. The new entry to the Super Robot Wars series. Hey man, what's up? Say again? Oh, okay. Eno Kaiser, thank you for Ore Sanjoing there. Oh, you're totally fine, Karika. That's a valid thing to bring up. Dark Jade, hey Martin, good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. Just made an interesting discovery for a potential future stream game. Please let me know. No matter your choices. And they were destined for disaster. You're gonna go through a big hole either way. Overcome the impossible. How can you say that and then not have Gurren Lagann? Call forth miracles. Miracle, where are you? Super Robot was why? English, baby. Featured series. Brave. Raideen the Brave. Let's go, Raideen. God. Go Gun. Could have Go Gert. He had to do a little flip with his arrow. He had to do a little flourish. I don't know that series. Combat Lurby.
That's right, baby. Ore Sanjo.
Twin Lancer. It's the same attack that we're familiar with, but, you know, why would it be that different? Vampiro, thank you for Ore Sanjoing.
Here I go. Hooria!
I'm sad about lack of Evangelion, but I'm happy about some of the other things. I'm very happy to see Combat Levy coming back. This is nothing. I have much more to give. Or a battle of Dunby. Now, sir, charge! Alright, here goes. Follow my aim. What are they, ladybirds? Ladybugs? Go down. Raideen was made by the creator of Gundam. Oh, for real. New story of horror battle of Dun... I don't have time to think of voices for these guys. What is with the tiny fairies? I have not heard of Arcane Investigations, Dark Jade. Tell me about it. Thank you for Ore Sanjoing, Eliezer. We're watching the trailer for the upcoming Super Robot Wars Y coming out in August. Heavy Metal Elgine. I'll create an opening. I know you can do it, Dabba. Time to break through. Kablooey. Hey. You won't stop the Zeta like that. I was thinking it was regular. You won't defeat me. You're finished. Mobile Suit Gundam Shah's counterattack. The new Gundam will end this. Strike them down. Enokai's Dunbine was also written by Tomino, and when Dunbine was successful enough for the Toymakers to demand sequels, he literally burned everything down in the story so that couldn't happen. Oh. Jesus. Mobile Fire G Gundam. I stake my honor as a... Oh, that was got a deeper voice. I'm just gonna watch it. I'm not gonna try voicing it. You have indeed Ore Sanjo, Nightmare Abyssal. Thank you for Ore Sanjoing. Endless Waltz. Not familiar. He's got one of them little quiet apathetic voices. Hey, that's the one I'm in. I'm in this one. I don't really know anything about it, but I'm in it. Maybe Leogon. It's not impossible. It's not unlikely. Dynamic planning original. Hey, it's me. What is dynamic planning original, man? Hey, we're dynamically planning for original stuff, baby. Check out how dynamic this is. I have to do that, Kakashi. I don't imagine he's going to be a unit, but this is the end. Captain Avenger, thank you for the Brooklyn Rage, and Mr. Taco, thank you for Ore-sanjoing. That's a sick attack, man. That's so sick. Yeah, I'm not holding back this time. It's me versus the great general of darkness. Actually, it's Tetsuya.
Yes. It's me. How about this? Burn to ashes. Rest burn.
I'm not in the game. I'm not in the game. There's no confirmation that my guy, Herbert von Reinhardt is in the game. I have to fight to survive. Let's do this up close. Another visual novel in the vein of Ace Attorney is short enough, but the person who made it might do more of it. Oh, I'm curious. I'm very curious. I'd love to see it. I'm 2 episodes into Majestic Prince in real life. I've watched the first 2 episodes. And I'm glad that I played Super Robot Wars first, because I might have been a bit off-put by some of the character choices. But now that I've played this game, well, not this game. Sorry, but I'm not losing this one. You won't stop me. Now you're dead. Yeah, feel free, Dark Jade. I will click on that link if you provide it, and I will hold on to that. New to Super Robot Wars series on consoles. Get a Robo Arc. Hell yeah, let's do this thing. Get Tomahawk. All right. There's a lot going on. Henshin. You'll have to forgive me. Nightmare Abyssal, thank you for the no redeem. Thank you, Dark Jade. I will keep that handy. Who's this guy? Is that a plane with legs? Oh, he turned into a robot. What is that? Is that a train or a plane? It's a plane. New to Super Robot Wars series. The Witch from Mercury. Hey, everybody got so excited. Ariel and I will never lose to the likes of him. If you run, you gain 1. If you move forward, you gain 2. Come on, everyone. Oh, cool. That's fucking dope. I was not paying attention to some of these attacks the first time I watched this. What is that noise? Who the hell are you? Nananda. Macross was Gundam's big... Oh, that was Macross, okay. It's an alien versus humans plot with the main gimmick being that human pilots get powered up. Hey, we're excited about Gridman Universe. So angry. I love the sound of him clang, 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 just legging it, just charging. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, that's fucking awesome. Oh, yeah, oh. Oh, no. Princess, I myself, as an actor, am not in this game, no. My character from one of the Gundam things might be. And I'm so excited for Jet Jaguar. His face looked like Jack Nicholson. Yeah, Godzilla. And not just Godzilla content, but you're gonna see. Mobile Fortification A Advent. The voices of those who yearn for peace will become the might of the warriors. Oh, that's dope, Enterkaiser. I seek wisdom. Original hero units and pilots. There he is, Cross Tsukinoa. Wataru Watanabe. Who is that? Called Hansen for a reason. Soryuga. Stick around. Oh, it's pretty sick. The Forte Sukinoa? Am I saying that right? Loon Drash. Moon Dragon.
I'll show you the ninja way. Ninja art. Yojinbu. Opening strike.
Ah, it's dope. Pulls him back.
And finisher strike.
I love that shit. Echika? Why, Fran Burnett.
Advanced duties to open the way forward.
VLS, open fire.
Any missile should do some damage.
Yep, they should do some damage. Hell yeah, Andros, I highly recommend picking it up. Assist link. Some characters can support you as the assist crew. Hey, no worries, Ekjabungle. I don't believe Darling in the Franks is here, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately. It sounds like you didn't want that. Use assist charge to recover HP and EN or to boost your attack power. Assist crew gains XP when clearing a mission for each time the assist command was used. Oh, okay, we gotta use several assists. Cookie! Is that her name or is that her rank? The world is on the edge of hope, looming calamity or an inevitable ruin. Rise, unite, and triumph. Whoa. Vampiro says no.
Get out of my way! Look at my fucking leg!
Fucking robots. Fucking robots. Kill Fin Funnels! I can say that. There's that guy. The lights on speed will overwhelm you. Grid Knight. Oh fuck, look at these guys. Green Boy. Godbird. Woo! Change the course of the hopeless future. I will. You can't do that when Godzilla pops up. I love hearing that you've already Sanjo'd the Void Adept. You're my favorite Void. I love seeing you here. I don't mean to disparage that, but let's give him a no! Thank you, Vampiro.
Son of a bitch!
Thank you, Vampiro, for the Ryutaro's dance, and thank you, Void Adept, for the son of a bitch. Durr. I don't blame you. I would feel that way if I'd interrupted Godzilla's grand entrance as well. Here he comes. I would have struggled to understand that.
Here's one!
Here is one. Here's the release date, August 28th, 2025. So I highly recommend picking that up if you have been remotely entertained by my streams playing Super Robot Wars 30, which we are currently supposed to be playing. But we wanted to take time to acknowledge that amazing trailer. I don't know how anybody here feels about it. I have a feeling that some long-term Super Robot Wars fans probably have some issues with some of the choices and some of the choices that weren't made. I don't know myself. I'm excited about all of it. That Jet Jaguar looks like a washing machine with arms. He kind of does look like... he kind of does have an interesting design. Ooh. The Singularity Point designs were definitely an acquired taste from what I saw. Imagine Zenki, I'm a long-time Super Robot Wars fan and I have no issues. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that, because I personally am thrilled. Another gem of the rest of the trailer has the stuff that benefits most from a translation. Yeah, but it's mostly like, here's the music that's going to be in, here's all the different things. Oh, the DLC stuff. I mean, I'm happy to learn about that when the DLC drops, you know? Vampiro, hate that design, but love the Godzilla is in it. I'll be entirely honest. I'm gonna remove all biases. I'm gonna remove all like hype from my opinion. Yeah, no, that Godzilla design is kind of shit. Having said that, it's Godzilla, and he has all the Godzilla bells and whistles. And here's the thing: no matter what he looks like, it's still gonna feel crazy when we're fighting him. And also, the character reactions to him will be what sells him, I think. And I don't even think, yeah, it does the Godzilla roar, so that's half of what matters there. Really quickly, Karudium, thank you for resubscribing at Tier 1 for 50 months. You gave me 50 months of sub, and I'm sorry that it took me almost 8 minutes to acknowledge that. Thank you so much for your support, Karudium. I'm sorry that I was watching a trailer while you did that. Thank you so much for your support. You know he's a big deal because his name is Godzilla Ultima. Yeah, he is a scary boy. Spriggs, the rest of the video would have shown off the DLC, including main protagonist units from previous games. Love that my boy Zelgard is coming back. I don't know these people, but I'm excited that you're excited. Karudium, I'm glad that you're still here. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you so much for your support. Alright, so, I have limited time, guys. I have basically like an hour and a half. I have therapy in in about an hour 45 minutes, I have to go to therapy. So I'm going to have to play a mission. Obviously, I don't want to play Arbitrator. I'm tempted by Deep Recon because it is, from what I can tell, a Shembi's based. And I like those guys, but I'm also curious about the yellow missions, which are What the Heart Dictates and A Fearsome Trap. A Fearsome Trap looks like a difficult mission because there's 15 units available and the estimated strength is 500,000. Sortie slots here are only 14. Deep Recon looks like the hardest mission of the lot. Does anyone know which of these missions I'm most likely to finish in the time I have? It's not that it's a big deal if I can't finish it. I can save mid-mission. Another Gma, the whole impact of the previous protagonist is lessened significantly when T already did the same thing with its own DLC. I don't know what that... I'm assuming that it's less exciting because you've seen them recently, is that what you're saying? Deep Recon probably because it has less story. Okay, it does have an estimated strength of much more than 500,000, and there are still 15 units, but I'm happy to do that. Yes, the front missions are just repeatable leveling missions, and I'm not concerned about the front missions. Oh, there's a Burning with Envy cutscene. Let's watch that. Let's figure out what we're going to do while we watch the cutscene. Dry Stragger Hangar 1.
Am, why are you hanging off of Dabba again? Because Dabba and I are going on a date. Now get lost, you pest, or I'll swat ya.
She says all of this with a smile.
Come on, stop it, both of you. If you want to go out for a while, we can all go out together.
I was going to say, I have two hands, but I don't know if that applies here.
I want to go with just you, Dabba. Come on, let's leave Batwoman behind. Come on, don't say that.
Huh, Dabba sure seems like he's having a wild time.
Well, wild might be the word for it, but I don't think he's having a good time. Neither of those women know anything about mathematics or robots, so what possibly could you get out of them?
What's wrong, though, Hyoma? You sure seem to have a problem with him. I just don't like it, that's all. Everyone's always trying to get Dabba's attention.
Huh, so Hyoma, you're jealous of how popular Dabba is?
Echoes of Dark, thank you for the follow.
No, I just... Watching it just, I don't know, bothers me somehow, I guess. My man, I totally know how you feel. Basically, you want the girls to make a huge fuss, You want the girls to have a huge fuss over you like they do for Dabba, right? Well, I mean, come on, be honest, you'll feel better if you just let it out. In the first place, I don't even get why Dabba's so popular. What's he got that I don't?
Well, if you really want an answer, you're kind of crude, Hyoma.
Oh, Elisa, I don't think I did. I apologize.
The stars have aligned, and I actually agree with Am for once, and on top of the crudeness, Hyoma lacks Dabba's patience.
Well, I'm sorry I'm a crude jerk.
Come on, you two, that's too much. Hyoma's got plenty of good qualities.
Yeah.
Maybe, sure, but it comes down to a matter of refinement, and that's that.
Guess that's what it means to have royal blood, huh? You stuck-up, I don't think I act anything like that.
Yeah, you don't even think about it, I'm sure. After all, unlike a commoner like me, you're the legacy of a lost royal family.
You can say that, but I grew up on planet Koam, which is as rural as it gets, and I grew up in a place that was a backwater even for Koam.
Yeah, basically as far from civilization as you could get. You sure weren't gonna dig up any refinement out there, let me tell you.
Yeah, Daba is Daba is your classic. Well, from what I can tell, a lot of the protagonists in these Gundam shows have girls fawning over them, and they tend to be like, I don't know how to deal with this. I'm just not gonna deal with it.
On top of which, Daba and I both came from pretty poor families too.
Hey, Juju Voodoo.
We sure did. Of course, it wasn't that bad a life, but
Back then, life was working in the fields from dawn to dusk, with a quick bath in the river when you get too hot.
If someone needs your help, do you support emotional or factually? I don't know what you're asking, unfortunately. That's a bit of a vague question. I don't see why you can't do both.
Then eat until you're stuffed when you got hungry and sleep once it gets dark. That was our daily life. You're seriously kidding. I'd have never even guessed that given how you are now, Daba.
it's all true. Saiyan Blitz, thank you for already Sanjoing. It's all true. The life I lived is probably nothing like the life of a prince everyone imagines I had.
So basically, not so different a life that I had when I was a kid, huh?
Yeah, I guess so, Dog Jade, yeah.
So were you like that too, Hyoma?
Now I get it. You took to motorbikes and being a bad boy to rebel against all that, didn't you?
No, I didn't. Not really. Oh, do I ride motorbikes? I'm a bad boy? At what? I didn't know any of this. Is this true? Do I do that?
Yeah, whoa, holy shit, you ride motorcycles, Hyoma?
Yeah, I guess. I'm sure a prince like yourself is too refined to care about bikes.
Maybe it says in his profile, oh, maybe.
Absolutely not. I love riding my Flossor, which is a lot like the motorcycles you have around here, just with more floss.
Oh, is that the thing that turns into the cockpit for the Elgime?
I used to go riding on that on my own when I needed to think, or when I just couldn't calm down. Whenever I'm out on the Flossor, my heart feels so unburdened.
Yeah, I totally know how you feel. Fuck these chicks, let's talk about bikes. It's like all the stuff on your back is just blown away behind you. I'm the leader of the battle team. I'm the pilot of the Unit 1, the battle jet, and the main pilot of Combat V. Having lost my parents as a child, I grew up at this sunny school orphanage. It was great. I am a talented biker with a very short fuse, but my fighting skills are undeniable. My motto is, help the weak and crush the strong. When faced with danger, I would rather die than give up the fight. However, I have a major shortcoming. I am incredibly dense when it comes to matters of the heart, and find myself unable to fully understand my feelings for Chizuru. Oh shit, what? Until after the end of the war against the Campbellians. My arms were severely injured in combat against my archenemy Garuda, and they had to be replaced with high-performance artificial limbs.
Hey, see, you guys told me about that like several missions into the game, and I was stunned. He has artificial arms, whoa. Hang on, guys, I have to go let the dog back in. I apologize. Oh, I missed that line. I'm gonna be right back. I have to let the dog in. Okay, I'm back. We saw Garuda in the Super Robot Wars Y trailer. Was he the guy that Combat Levi was shooting at? Was attacking?
Garugamesh.
Have there been any gay characters in these Super Robot Wars shows? In these Super Robot shows? My understanding is yes. I could be wrong.
Interesting. You feel that way too, Hyoma.
Huh. Guess you're not so stuck up after all, Your Majestic Highness.
After all that, they came together just because they both rode bikes, huh?
Oh, hard to believe Hyoma was snapping at him earlier. Yeah, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said you were stuck up. No, it's fine. Truth be told, I might really have let it get to my head and just not even realized. Hey, Hyoma, why don't we go out touring sometime?
That's a great idea. I'd love to see how well the Prince of Pentagona can ride.
Hey, where we were born doesn't matter. Let's just enjoy a nice ride and share in our love of vehicles. Our origins don't matter. What really matters is bikes. Wait, hold on, Dabba. If you're going out, let me ride on the back, so I can look at the ass. You'll take any opportunity to cling to Dabba's ass, won't you? I sure will, and I'm free to do so, lest I checked. Cling. You don't even care how Dabba feels at all, do you? You don't deserve to be anywhere near his ass. That should be my line. No matter how kind Dabba is, he'll never pick a jerk of a woman like you. I should say that Dabba's too smart to pick a dirty, crude little bandit like you. Will you two seriously give it a break?
Dabba's real popular with both of those girls. Guess I just don't deserve to be like that.
Hey, Hyoma, would you mind if I rode back seat for that trip?
What?
No? If you were going to ask someone else, I understand, but...
What? No way, no how. The only person who can ride tandem on my bike is you, Chizuru.
Vampiro, how about that ass and how about them thighs?
Thank you, Hyoma. I'll make lunch for us all, too.
Eliza, do you usually connect with things more emotionally or factually? What do you feel you're best at? Understanding the feelings behind things or analyzing the facts and details? I mean, I think I'm pretty good at both, but I guess if I had to pick one or the other as what I'm better at, I guess I'm better at understanding things emotionally, but I tend not to exclusively approach things with emotions.
Great, I'm looking forward to it.
Wow, those two. You want to talk obvious compatibility?
Now Hyoma's showing off too. What was he even on about?
Compared to them, well... Hyoma may be jealous of Dabba, but now I'm jealous of Hyoma and Chizuru.
Jealousy, it's going round. Alright, now, I'm gonna do deep recon, because if I spend too much time deliberating as what I'm going to do, I will end up not finishing the mission regardless. So I'm gonna just pick the first thing that came to my mind, and we can save mid-mission if necessary. Jabungle, wait, what about the guy who turns into a horse for his buddy to ride? That super robot was original and seems like it might be homoerotic. Yeah, no, there are some, I mean, there are certain characters I would say are, yeah, kind of coded that way. Real men ride each other. Let's go to the Brash sector. Never forget, the romance plot of the first Twilight novel was stolen from Gundam Wing. Not a joke, they took Heroes and Relena scenes from the beginning of W and used them one-to-one. I'm curious how accurate that is. I think you want for Hikaru, Umi, and Fu to have 180 kills between the three of them before you do what the heart dictates. Do I? Shit. Let me see what they've got, because I don't think they're anywhere near that shit. Hang on. You serious? Okay, she's got... Where does it show it? She's got 63. She's got 50, so that's 113. And then she's got 54, so that's 167. 167. If all three girls have ace status, you're fine. I don't know if they do they? Ace. No, they don't. Only one. I guess I have to give it to... Where is she? Take care, Retrospect Greg. Enjoy your food. Okay, let's give her ace status, I guess. There we go. Now she's ace. Oh, the requirement is 150. Oh. Well, it's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Let's watch the ace chat with Umi. It'll be funny. Yeah, that's easy, actually. Getting each of them to 50, that's not difficult. We've already done that.
Hey, Umi, congrats. I hear you made ace.
Why, thank you, Yu-Gi-Oh! I couldn't have done it without everyone here.
You know, you've always had a certain class, I guess, about you.
I'm honored that you would say so. If I am that way, it's because of the upbringing I've had from my parents and my school.
Look, I just mean, for a vagrant like me, it's a sight for sore eyes. And being bad at sewing is cute in its own way. You being bad at things is cute to me. I'm complimenting you.
Stop ruining Yu-Gi-Oh, Umi.
Hey, excuse you? Oh, crap, I said that out loud.
Anyway, don't sweat it. This is the Kaiba Corp. We're all friends here. So feel free to take it easy like you do around Hikaru and Fu.
You know, you do have a point. Maybe my conduct was a little unnatural there. I've earned I've earned recognition as an ace pilot already. I'll try to let my natural self shine through more often.
Well, I hope you go easy on me.
Okay. At least he didn't openly hit on her. When did excuse you become a common expression? That's a good question. Yeah. I mean, that feels like it's been around forever, but it does, you know, when you think about it, it is a subversion of excuse me. That must have developed at some point. That's interesting. Brash, searching for the Woolgaru's Gate. And I'm 2 episodes into Majestic Prince, so it's really cool to see the characters get introduced in the anime, and sort of compared to the introduction that I had with them, you know. It's cool to see them walking around doing things. Moving to Brash Sector and beginning mission. The Woolgaroo base. I forget what I did here, but
These combat logs of the Earthlings are fascinating.
They seem to be sacrificing their own lives to save other individuals. It's not the easiest thing for us to comprehend.
Legatus Luteal is of the opinion that this is what proves their inferiority.
And the truth is far less straightforward than that.
You know all of this beforehand, Prince Giart?
Naturally. Consider intelligent life forms tend to develop evenly. Any inferiority in any one will be taken advantage of by its peers. But what do you suppose would happen if one were guaranteed safety from their peers? They would be able to develop in different directions, together making up for each one's weaknesses, all as if they were one organism.
so it's a biological Borg situation.
In theory, but it would never happen. All species begin to factionalize and battle for resources as they gain intelligence. Even the Earthlings have been mired in intra-species conflict for much of their history.
Perhaps you're right. Cooperation is only ever for mutual benefit. Our clans do the same thing.
My clan has always been treated well by your bloodline, my prince. I have only gratitude for our relationship.
The Earthlings are nothing like us. If they were like us, they wouldn't be worth noting. My prince, you still can't contact Teoria.
No, my prince. Our intelligence shows her in regular contact with the group to which your Lamada belongs.
Does anyone else know where she is?
No one, not even Emperor Galki.
Who is there?
Hip!
Rada!
I didn't hear anything, not one thing! I'm afraid I can't let anyone here with knowledge of my sister.
What shall I say you were executed for? I suppose conspiracy against the Empire will do.
Spare me, I beg you! You aren't worth it, but I'm feeling generous, so let's make a deal.
Please!
Among the Earthlings is a group containing a number of unique samples. You've been tracking them, yes? Eliminate them, and I'll consider sparing your life.
Of course, my prince. It will be done.
Luteal is already off. You'd better move quickly. Keep an eye on Rada. If he tries anything, eliminate him on the spot.
Yes, my prince. I'll issue the orders at once.
There's no need for that. The Earthlings are as good as dead.
Was that wise, my prince? He's a gutless worm. He wouldn't dare turn on us. But with the right motivation, he may be able to drive my Lamata to attain even greater power.
We're talking about Izuru. Dry Stragger Mess Hall. Who's his Lamata?
Ah, Teoria, sit down. It's time for the all-you-can-eat Boss Ramen Kaiba Corp special.
Thank you very much, Mr. Boss.
By your leave, my lady.
What's the idea, pal? You think our ramen is poisoned?
It's kinda cool while you're tasting it. What a waste!
It's simply our way, and not your business to criticize.
Margin, you've been doing AI Wars. I don't understand how it can be so smart and so fucking dumb. What is AI Wars?
You're not welcome here. Take your money and go home.
This is the Dry Straggers mess hall, boss. We don't pay for our food. We pay for the mess hall, because it's so expensive. Plus, we're in the asteroid belt. None of us could go home if we wanted to.
And you gotta be nice to Lord Daniil, boss. No insulting that hunky face.
Yeah, I'm still not used to seeing Teoria with the Kaiba Corp.
I made a request to Commander Simon that we be present for the scouting operation for the gate near Jupiter. I have a question. What is this gate thing? It is a rift in space-time at a point of gravitational imbalance. The Wulgaroo are forcing it open to enter this solar system. At least, they were when I arrived here. It has likely changed since then.
That's why we have to pinpoint that gate. Destroying it is the only way to end the war with the Wulgaroo.
This mission is critical. Therefore, Daniil and I will participate as well. We do hope to continue working with the Kaiba Corp afterwards, of course. Are you sure? You'll be on the front lines. You'll be putting yourself at risk.
I tried to tell her that as well.
Izuru and the rest of you put yourself at risk in every single battle. I will not be the only one to hide away in a corner at any sign of danger.
Full Metal Freak asks, are you using the Joey voice for Koji because Wayne Grayson voices him in the dub of Majinger Zeto Infinity? That is just a happy coincidence. I honestly just looked at him and decided that he should have Joey voice. It just happens that somebody cast Wayne Grayson and I didn't know about it. I think that Wayne Grayson would make a great Koji though, based on what I've seen. So I haven't watched that dub yet, but I think it's good casting.
We appreciate it. Rest assured, we'll all protect you.
I heard Dan Green was
Brooklyn
Tetsuya.
Rage!
Man, we got that capital rage, that Majinger rage. Thank you, Majin Zenki.
And yeah, no, I also kind of did the Yamayuki voice for Tetsuya without knowing that Dan Green had voiced Tetsuya. And then I gave Shiro the Tristan voice, which is not appropriate at all, but...
Izuru and Teoria get along well, don't they?
I guess, but not exactly couple style, you know? More like she's his big sister, or maybe his mom. Nah, the one you gotta watch out for is Kay. She's steaming with jealousy.
This mission is gonna be pretty dangerous, huh?
Without a doubt. But it reflects well on us to be chosen as part of it.
And maybe we can finally stop being bummers.
That plays differently in England. I don't know if you guys know what that means in England.
And maybe we can finally stop being bummers. We'd better look sharp.
Right.
What is it, Patrick? You ought to be more pumped.
Randy, Chandra, what are you gonna do after this war is over?
Glad you asked. I'm gonna watch a lot of porn, and that's not even a joke. I didn't look at the line. I've already ordered a new video for my collection, and you can bet I'm
gonna stop you right there.
What's the matter, Chandra? You know you're in the watch party. You and Patrick, just for a start. And Izuru, Asagi, Suruga, and Ange, Hyoma, Camille, Daba, Mamoru, Kaido, Keita, Lelouch, and Suzaku, Yuta, Hibiki, Itsumi, and everyone who's anyone. Even the DLC guys, they're invited, yeah.
You can cross me off the list right now.
Just be glad he didn't mention Uso or little Yuta.
See, Patrick? You get me.
I just wanted to say, I have a goal myself.
Whoa. That came out of nowhere.
You really have been screwing up your nerves, huh? Go on, we're listening.
Yeah, what's this goal of yours?
Tamaki, how long have you been listening?
You want to do something after this? I want to know what it is too. A Shiokara World Tour? Taste testing different combinations of rice and Shiokara? Is that what you want to do, Tamaki? It sure is. Patrick, are you a new type?
No, I've just been watching you.
You know, Patrick, I've noticed you staring in the mess hall. Huh? So which one are you going for? Giuliano or Siegfried?
What?
I mean, you're always looking at them.
I'm actually looking at you, but you're always following them around.
So, tell me, what were you gonna ask them to do?
You wouldn't go and invite her to the watch party, right? Patrick's pretty innocent, but...
Don't measure him by your standards. It's time for briefing, everyone. Everybody, put down the porn. Get your things together. Getting intel on the Wulgaroo's gate. This'll be the grimmest recon mission ever. Gonna bring my porn regardless.
You can make any mission seem grim.
Well, duty calls, and so does that booty.
Sorry, Patrick. You'll have to tell us after the mission.
I'm on the mission too, Patrick. Let's work together and make it succeed.
Tamaki, let's make sure we both come back safe and sound.
The girl you like thinks you're gay. Oh, Teoria. A guest supporter. Where did they get the porn mags from? I assume they order them for delivery in space. From Space Instacart or something. Space Red Tube. Asteroids. We've got the Dry Stragger and the Gardinian, and we're also going to bring Bright because he is great. He is 19 years old and doesn't have to deal with any of this. Alright, so a lot of people were in that scene. Amuro was there. They mentioned Uso, which makes me want to bring him. Hang on, the narrative, he's in space, we're gonna use his space form. I'm sure he's over 30 by this point in the story. Yeah, but I don't tell anybody. Okay, why is Dabba... Wait, no, that was a different scene. I was like, why would they spend so much time on Dabba and not bring him? Oh wait, that was a different scene altogether. Kada! I kind of want to bring the Kakusejin. I'm bringing Lelouch just because I want to hear what Randy has to say. If obviously it would happen regardless, but if he was going to invite Lelouch to watch porn, I want to see what would happen. What we doing? What we doing? Shiro was there, I think. I'll bring Tetsuya and Koji. Who else? Who else? Oh wait, the fucking Ashembis. I guess I should probably bring them. Or at least one of them. I'm bringing Saruga as well, just for EXP's sake. And Asagi. That'll be enough.
Siekaluga.
Who else was there? I'm gonna bring the Cybaster, because it's the Cybaster. Yu-Gi-Oh was there, I may as well. Who else? I know Leogon. I would have assumed, given that this was so Ashembi's focus, but I guess it's specifically Tamaki and Randy. I'm gonna bring Mikazuki, and that's gonna be everybody. That's gonna be my team. It's a pretty OP team. I put 4... I sure did. It was people's suggestion, Nitrami. 4 little Ginas. I guess so, Leogon. Who knows? Our rhino's got a tune-up. Let's show him what we got, Chandra, Patrick.
Copy that. I know we all want to earn ourselves a better nickname. Wow, Randy, you're all ready to go, huh? You're Randy to go.
Can't let you kids get all the credit. And hey, you'll see who the real heroes are around here.
Sorry, but it's gonna be us.
You wanna go? Just you wait. The Dobermans are gonna be heroic like you wouldn't believe.
Sorry to interrupt the party, but I'm hot. I do need to do the final briefing. We're going to send unmanned recon drones in the form of rhinos ahead of us. These rhinos are equipped with long-range cruise systems and will advance until they locate the Wulkaru Gate.
And that's how we get data on the gate, huh? That's how we get the gate of data.
But we have to protect the drones, until they accelerate to cruising speed, and I'm gonna stay here on the Dry Stragger.
Rose 3's gonna leave the forward.
And Team Doberman's doing the babysitting. Why are the Dobermans on drone guard duty instead of the rabbits? To put it bluntly, your team is too close to Tamaki. We didn't want that to interfere with the mission.
What?
Tamaki will largely be on her own. If it comes to it, Doberman is more prepared to make an impartial judgment call.
I don't agree that putting the breasticle boobula Tamaki next to Randy is the best way to deal with this. I have to question that, Suzukaze. I know that you're probably being told to do this by some superior who wants to do some sort of branding thing with a sponsor. Having said that, no.
That makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, and Tamaki might not be able to focus on the mission if we're behind her.
I think it's more a case of people behind Tamaki not being able to focus. Nitrami, these dub streams make me want LK to stop playing Blue Archive just so he can dub over the dialogue he's playing through the story. What is Blue Archive? Tell me about Blue Archive.
Branding with Randy.
It's time. Deploy the rhinos.
Roger, ma'am. Drones are deploying.
It's a mobile game. I'm not familiar with Blue Archive.
Our mission is to defend the drones until they reach this line. There it is.
Blue Archive is basically schoolgirls with halos and guns, the gacha game. Well, me and gacha games don't go well together lately.
At that point, they'll have reached the velocity for interstellar flight. And they'll be moving too fast to easily hit too.
Then they just go out to Jupiter, do their scans, and beam the data back. Easy peasy. I'm part of this conversation.
But we had to get in there first. We had to get there first. We're already in Wookaroo-controlled space. Don't forget what happened at Palada Star. You never know when they're gonna show up.
Hey, that's right, that happened.
Doesn't matter where they're from. I'm here, and so is Team Doberman. Tamaki. Tamaki?
Yo! He doesn't mean you, fucking idiot. Isn't that obvious?
What? You mean me?
Yeah, can we talk after we get back?
I'm just so happy Lelouch was...
You fucking idiot. No! Different guy. Why would a child want to talk to you?
After we...
Don't tell me he's going to...
You want me to introduce you to Giuliano? Or wait, was it Siegfried? Neither!
I didn't know you could be more dense than Patrick, but Tamaki pulled it off.
This was a golden opportunity, too.
Looks like party time's over. We got company. Hey!
I love Super Robot Wars. I think I can say that at this point. Like, I started this game thinking, I don't know any of these things. I don't know if I'm gonna give a shit. But honestly, the way they interact with each other, it doesn't fucking matter that I don't know them.
So this is the squad of the Prey Exorcist Lamada. Welcome to our territory. And for primitives, you just keep getting more colorful. Oh, this will be a beautiful shikara. Enemy commanders sighted in the formation. Be careful.
Man, the one mission we could have missed a mid-boss.
We took one commander out of Glanzair. We can handle another. Drones, drone leader and drone guard, forward.
There they are.
It's all on you, Tamaki. Open up the route for the drones.
Roger, Dodger.
All other units, keep up with Tamaki and Doberman and defend those drones.
Tamaki, we're both going home together, okay?
Makar Draws, thank you for the follow, Makar.
Don't forget to tell me what you were talking about when we do. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I won't.
Defeat all enemies. We got Orange Quest. Allied warship, don't get shot down. Tamaki or Randy, don't get shot down. Any rhinos, high performance AI, don't get shot down. Shit. Okay. Wait. What did I do? I just pressed this without thinking. Plus 10 morale to all allies, plus 10% experience from combat stack. Well, you know what? It's fine. That's good. For Shin's VA, the version of Gundam Seed Destiny made by Super Robot Wars is canon and not the actual TV show too. Oh, is that for real? Some of the voice actors prefer these versions, huh? Alright, suspend.
Mikazuki.
Tamaki can have a piece of meat hanging inches above her head, still stick her arms forward, trying to grab the meat, and say she's unable to grab it, despite the obvious answer. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't want to consider little, what's-his-name, Patrick to be a piece of meat, but I see what you're saying. You're saying that she's oblivious.
Blah. She's Eto Blah personified.
Let's... What am I doing? Is Patrick gonna die?
Is the Patrick gonna die? Gun-guns get pissed too, eh?
Oh, hang on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I have 9. I'm gonna grab people. I'm not gonna grab too many people. but I'm gonna grab people. And this is what we're gonna do. Oblivious would mean she couldn't see the meat. You're right, she can see it just fine. Masaki. Is it better to say Masaki or Masaki? Am I saying it wrong? Because I keep hearing the audio and they're like, Masaki! And I'm like, I probably should be saying it like that, right? Alright, you know what? I will restore the SSP as well. And then let's go here. Actually, hang on. Let me do a suspense save before I do anything. These writers are smart enough for it to be a swerve and have Patrick survive. I'll be honest, just from the fact that he's a kid, or rather, very young, I'm like, why would they kill him? But I keep forgetting. That happens frequently in these things. Alright, let's just go for this guy. I don't really need to kill him. So Masaki is the pronunciation in Japan. I'll try and remember that. We'll stop them at any cost. Sending targeting access now. Target position, projected velocity impaired. Shut the fuck up! I said shut up. Fire! Patrick does have the same character design as that one Zaft boy in Seed. I'm not familiar. Oh, she killed it anyway. Never mind. Suzukaze always killing it. She's killing it. Boosted EXC. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm doing this. She's going the distance. And then she's gonna charge. And she's gonna kill this guy. Patrick is clearly supposed to die here. It's so obvious even Tamaki could see it.
You're gonna die, but you should tell me what you were trying to tell me before you die. Siegfried, Giuliano, watch me go.
She does know this mission is a huge deal, right?
Patrick is 22. Okay, he looks so young.
Let her have her fun. She won't fly straight if she's freaking out. I think Asagi's got the right idea. Go get him, Tamaki.
Here I go, Rose 3 blasting up on the mission.
I think she was supposed to sound more determined there. But
What comes first, this enemy going down or me finding love?
I wouldn't bet on that one.
You're not getting away from me. Here I go.
it's good to have an Ashembis-based mission before my therapy today. Tamaki is a palate cleanser emotionally.
Kablooey!
Yeah, you gotta get out of the way of the boobs. Tamaki is best girl. I'm a big fan. She's funny. Alright, Tamaki leveled up 3 times and she can keep going, but we don't have to have her solo everything. I don't think it will necessarily work out if she did.
I gotta get in there!
EJ Blackhawk, thank you for already sanjoing, and thank you for gotta getting in there as well.
Gotta get her in there!
You know what? Before I do that, which I'm still gonna do, there's gonna be other things that I can do to probably lower the enemies. Yeah, here we go. Disrupt and analyze on everybody, and also let's activate the Blessed Spirit on everybody. And persist. I don't know why we wouldn't do that. It's probably a better idea to wait for like a big unit to show up, but I don't see why I shouldn't do it now. It's weird to have heard the actual version of this song now.
They want our jeans? What does that mean? Here I go.
She's not wearing jeans.
What? Coming through. the boobies. Where'd the enemy go?
She's wearing memes. Do it for the memes. Do it for the jeans. Is Tamaki gonna take all these guys out? I don't think she's gonna. But she might. No, she's not gonna. Boo!
It is the Woogaroo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It is the Woogaroo.
We're gonna skip the animation as evil as that seems on my part.
Oh man, I'm pissed. Oh man, I'm pissed too.
Was that Tetsuya? Yes. Oh, you know what? I should have been able to note that because obviously he's in the bloody Great Majinga, and there's the Majinga Zeto, and there's Majin Kaiser. I can finally recognize these fucking units from a distance. At the start of this game, I struggled like that, with that, like crazy. Leon, dude. Hi, pissed. I'm dad. Off. Off. What is the thing that you've got going on here? What did I give you? How do I know? Because what did I do? I put some sort of... Hang on. No. I'm sorry. Give me a sec here. Forgive me, I'm figuring something out. So I did bless. What is bless? Bless is double credits. So we want to also do cheer. Hello, Aquamarine Neo. It's good to see you. Let's go out there with Asagi. Hang on. Forgive me. I know I'm taking forever to do this. A Scooby Dooby Dooby, a Scooby Scooby Dooby. Alright. This is what we're gonna do. Eraser. There. Asagi's character blossoms toward the end of MJP. Respect my boy. I have nothing but respect for him. Is Asagi the one voiced by the Shinken's Blue? I forget. Eat this. Now take them all out. Shiny Dan, I appreciate the eraser gag. Not many people would appreciate it. Oh, Asagi is Juran, really? Hey, leveling up 6 times, not bad. 7 times? No, 6 times. And he can still... Wait, fuck. Did I fuck it up and I didn't do the fucking multi-action? Oh my god, I did all of that. Oh my fucking god. When did I do a suspense save? No, I did a suspense save ages ago. Oh, fuck. Now that's on me. Oh. Is there a way to give him another... Hang on. There is. Hang on. There is. There totally is. We can make this happen. Wait, maybe we can't make this happen? Hey, there's... there, Dusagi. I think I can do this if I use the Dry Stragger. I'm still growing up, Varshio. You're absolutely right. I've got a lot to learn. You're absolutely right. Honestly. Let's resolve. And then we're gonna suspend save. And we're gonna grab at least a couple more people. And then we're gonna fly over there, and we're gonna give him his move back, and we're gonna try and figure this out. One unit at a time. That's fine.
We're pushing back the Wulgaroo. Push it real good. Heavy particle impact cannons?
Watch out. I knew what you were going to say.
So did I. Target the shit out of them. Shoot them. Fucking kill them now.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
It's wild that The Undertaker is in Fortnite now, and I say this as someone who's not a big fan of The Undertaker as a person. It's hard to separate the character, you know, from the person sometimes, but in the case of The Undertaker, I have so many memories of that character, and so seeing him in Fortnite, not only with the ability to take off his hat, but also to give him the Undertaker eyes, like with his eyes rolled back in his head, like, I think that's wild. GTX, I've been looking at the new ship since yesterday, and it's so wild going between Long Dry Stragger and Chunky A Advent. So the A Advent is its name. Alright, we're going to restore in action to Asagi, and I do apologize for how stupid I was, requiring the Dry Stragger to bail me out. Meh, meh, meh. Rayman, I don't know if Rayman will ever be a Fortnite skin, because the things they would have to do to make Rayman work, because he has to ultimately fit that kind of model, you know. Does Rayman... He has, like... There are invisible elements of his body, right? I don't know if he would work. Yeah, we just watched that at the top of the stream, GTX.
You thought we'd just let you hunt us, Wulgaroo. I'm using the eraser. This thing's firepower should. Eat this! Now take them all out.
I like that he's, like, fishing the way he does the motion like that, like, yeah. The physicality. I will be honest, a lot of what I didn't understand about Super Robot Wars, or rather, robot mecha genres series in general, was that I was looking at it like, okay, robots are cool, but I wasn't thinking about the way the shows used the robots and the way that they kind of become an extension of the pilot, the way that a robot is still an individual person, and the way that they move, and the way that they interact is really cool. Like, I've seen some robot animations, not just in this game, where it's very clearly inspired by pro wrestling, and I'm just like, oh my god, I never even considered the idea of a robot doing a wrestling move, and the implication and the animation involved. It's very cool. Yeah, Tails Saga, they did have to change Peter Griffin's whole deal in Fortnite, which I don't think is necessarily something they had to do, but yes, they did do that. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna skip that. He level up, Asagi. Asagi, he's doing well. He's doing better than I thought he would. To be fair, in Transformers Victory, you can see legally distinct Optimus Prime taking Decepticons to Suplex City. Hell yeah. You know what? Anytime a giant robot does a suplex, it's a good time. That's why I love Don Brothers. The first episode involves a giant Zord doing a suplex to the giant monster villain. And it's amazing. Oh, hell yeah, Jabba. I would love to.
You thought we'd just let you hunt us, Wulgaroo? We're gonna skip the attack.
We've got 22 units left. We gotta keep going. I've got less than an hour before my therapy, so I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. I have a time limit. Much like many of these Super Robot Wars missions, I have a time limit. I have only so many turns before I have to go to therapy. And I think a lot of these characters would benefit from that, the threat of impending therapy. Oh, that's awesome, Anarchizer. Honestly, I think that's an appropriate way to use wrestling visual references and homages, because of course that would go hand in hand. Of course they would do hand-to-hand physical combat that would have to be a bit more elaborate.
Wulgaroo fleet incoming.
Okay.
The large craft normally carries Legatuses? Lady Legatus. You mean there's another commander here? No, that's a different voice. You mean there's another commander here? It's basically the same.
Partially, in one Gundam series, there's a scene where a Gundam and Optimus Prime rips its own arm off and proceeds to beat the shit out of the enemy with it because its arm is useless after damage. Love that. Love that.
What is it, Rada? I didn't think you'd show your face in a battle like this.
Lego Tuckuses.
Leave me be. I have to destroy them.
Sonic! Oh no, the drones.
I'm getting all the voices wrong. I do apologize. Drones 2 through 6 have been destroyed. Well, fuck. We're down to just drone 1. Do we abort?
Continue the operation. We only need to get one drone to Jupiter, despite what the mission said. Did you hear, Tamaki? Protect the last drone at all costs.
Yo, Waka 66, hey yo.
I'll protect it to the death.
Booty is the right of all sentient beings. I would argue that if you don't appreciate the booty, are you sentient?
Well done, Rada. I didn't think you had it in you.
I said leave me be! I'm fighting for my life! I have to destroy them to live!
Blue quest. Okay, sweet. We might be able to do this. It's going to be a little bit more difficult with the new additions, but I think we'll be okay. Are there any secrets in this quest? Do we have to worry about doing anything? Waterblade 64, I don't know how a potential Sonic crossover with Fortnite would work, considering the whole models needing to refit the skeleton thing. Yeah. Also, I don't think Sega would be entirely cool with Sonic using a gun. Then again, Adventure Time is in Fortnite, so yeah, I think Adventure Time leans a little bit more adult than Sonic, but it would still pose a similar issue, I think. I mean, Adventure Time being in the game probably had to get around that issue, but at the same time, I don't know how easy it would be to get around that issue with Sonic. Of course, you could have Shadow the Hedgehog. He's had a gun. Shadow would be able to do it. Put Shadow in it. What am I doing? Alright, Saruga. Alright, Saruga, you're gonna go out there and you're gonna do your best. I believe. Let's go after that guy. I guess you don't need anything, huh? What am I doing, Varshio? I'm sorry.
Let's do this. A weapon that needs pinpoint precision aim. I might be the only one who could use this. There it is.
I appreciate it, Shiny.
Whoop! There it is. And that's that.
I have to get through this mission. Well, I don't have to, because I can save. And I could just throw Shingeta Dragon at them. It would probably solve all my issues, but... Alright, Narrative Gundam Baby Boy Yona Man. Yona is the man. Hang on. Have I played Wonderful 101? I have not, although in retrospect, I should have. It was one of those games that looked good, but I just didn't play that sort of game, really.
I should be able to fight them like I would a mobile suit. If that's how you want it.
Hell yeah, Retrospect Greg, I believe in you. Get to that page 10 battle pass. I think it's page 10. It's probably not page 10 at this point. Get to the final page of that main battle pass. Get Sub-Zero. And now I'm pissed too, I think. No, that's Shiro. Sorry. Some fucking cool music. It is music and it belongs to Yona. It is music, and it is the reason why I like this character in the first place. Shit, did I do a multi-action? I need to pay attention, I'm sorry. I definitely would like to play the other Super Robot Wars games. I don't know if I'm going to play that many of them, because there's a lot of them, but I'm going to play some of the more recent ones, certainly. And I definitely want to try the original Generations games on stream, because those are intriguing to me. Okay, so... I did multi-action. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I've probably been asked this a ton already, but did you do the voice for the weird Johnny Yes Papa YouTube video? I don't know what you're talking about, that. And the fact that you... Curb Games, you'll have to forgive me. The fact that you started that off by saying, you've probably been asked this a ton. I don't know what you're talking about. Johnny Yes Papa. What is that? I don't know that I have ever been asked about this, whatever it is. Gotta use the high mega cannon. Oh, hell yeah, Jabungo. I totally recommend looking into that stuff.
Location confirmed. Missile impact predicted. That's the location. I've got this.
Yeah, I'm considering playing OGs on stream. Honestly, if I were to play a Super Robot Wars next, in between this and Y, I'm tempted to play V, just because my understanding is the trilogy is like V, X, and then something else. So I'd like to play the first part of that, whatever trilogy that is. Something. Johnny Johnny is a Coco Melon song. I don't know that. I don't know anything like that. I don't know anything about that. Genuine. VXT. Okay, what did I stream yesterday? That was the 420 stream, so we didn't really play anything specific. Though we did play the Rift Tracks game for about an hour or so. But mostly we hung out and just chatted. But we did end up playing the Rift Tracks game a bit, and it was fun. Let's use the high mega cannon. Can I take out any of these guys? Yes. Let's go for it.
The Woogaroo invasion must be stopped.
I don't know, Curve Games. It's definitely not me. It's definitely not me. I imagine it's just somebody doing a nasally high-pitched voice.
Fire. There.
Coco Melon is a crappy children's YouTube series, just barely above AI Slop, super popular. Oh, no, I don't. I have nothing to do with that myself. Okay, Yona. Way to go. Way to go-na. Alright, good job, Yona. That's my boy right there. Waka66, I went to an anime convention and saw a couple of people with killer Kamen Rider cosplays. I am so jealous of anybody who gets to see a Kamen Rider in person, even if it's a cosplayer. As somebody who used to go to conventions a lot, I really am sad that I can't see the Kamen Rider cosplays anymore. I'm sure I'll go to one convention one day and see them, but it used to be like every other week. And so I would have probably seen a few Kamen Riders at this point, but no. The Cybaster. Let's get you over there. You don't need that. What would you get crossing a rapper with a Kamen Rider? A Kamen Rhymer. There has been rapping Kamen Riders, although not really. There has been one Kamen Rider that was was in a rap video in Kamen Rider 01. That's a good guy. We don't want that. Hang on. Can we do this? I don't think we can. That's still going to just be 3. Is there... Hang on. Can you guys see any opportunities to take out a bunch of bad guys? I don't think there are any very... Actually, hang on. No, that's a series of good guys. Hang on, here. No, that's a good guy, too. Fuck. Hang on, let me try this, though. Well, it's still just 3. 1, 2, 3... Ah! Here? Shit. It's just not happening, is it? 1, 2... I don't have time to... Ah! I mean, I guess I'll just do it to a bunch of these guys. Ooh, misses, as they say. There we go. Psy Flash. It's gonna kill him. It's not gonna kill that guy, but it'll kill these 2.
Masaki, the enemy sees us.
Looks like we got some guests. Let's go.
Yo, Psy Flash! Why would I ever do anything else?
And he's not dead. That's okay, though. Ha-ra-ra-ra. Brave Dase. Gag. You saw a Kuroto Dan cosplay? I'm so jealous. That's so cool. Shin Kuroto Dan. Hey, hang on. One. Fuck. Hang on. Fuck. It's not possible. It's close, but no cigar. Gag.
Let me show you what the elemental Lord of Wind can do. Yo, Psy-Flash!
I have half an hour and then I have to come off here and, So, admittedly, I might be skipping some attack animations just to get through this. Masaki. Alright, there's a bunch of guys over there we might benefit from going after. Texas Fart Storm! Psy-Flash! Here we go. Let's try these guys. We have, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, no. We can't. Wait. Ooh. It's close, but it's not gonna work. Let's go here. Let's get these guys. It's gonna kill at least one of them.
I'll show you what an elemental lord can do.
You can now never unhear Masaki in his own voice saying Grid Beam. Why is that? Is that what he does? Is he the same guy? Same VA. Oh, really? Of course. I guess I didn't clock that.
Crypto Beam!
Now, forgive me for not knowing this, but was the Gridman voice actor in the 90s show the same as the Gridman voice actor in the anime SSSS Gridman? Alright, where are we going? We gotta do this. We have limited time. Let's get the Gecko Isui out there. And actually do some proper damage. Same VA. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad they were consistent like that. That's awesome. Oh, hang on. He doesn't need to go after that guy. Over here. Get that guy. Oh, that's awesome, GTX. We must eliminate the enemy as quickly as possible. Are you ready, Lelouch? Yes. Dumbass. This should have enough firepower. I'll annihilate you in one blow. And it's a really long blow, but it's one. Hikaru Midorikawa is 3 Super Robot Wars characters in a trench coat. To be fair, you could argue that a lot of these robots are 3 guys wearing something. Hikaru. There we go. In a Super Robot Wars DD event, Masaki temporarily became the host of Gridman. And to transform, he goes Psy-Flash, and Gridman corrects him. It's Access Flash. I have you. Vampiro, thank you for the 50 bits. LK, I have terrible news to report. I went shopping at Costco and got a pizza slice, but some damn crow decided to peck at my slice, therefore ruining it. That's crazy. A crow? That's some sort of biblical situation you're in, it sounds like. Yet let he whose pizza has been unburdened by crow cast the first slice. That is very sad news, though, Vampiro. I hope that you're able to get that crow's name and number and report him. You know? Skip. Giant will mention Gridman's voice if he fights him. I love that shit. I'm stupid and I love stupid meta jokes that nobody gets unless you say, by the way, that's the joke. In why he will also be doing Hero. Is Hero from a show? What is Hero from? Forgive me. Because it sounded like everybody was excited to see him again. Gundam Wing, okay. Me. I did not know, I know nothing about Gundam Wing, so you'll have to forgive me. Soupy was excited about Gundam Wing. In fact, I think that they had a pretty strong reaction to that, and it honestly made me want to suggest checking out Super Robot Wars, but I know Soupy would not be interested. Okay, well, I mean, I'm just not going to be able to kill this guy. It's okay. Alright, keep going. We've got 19 units left to take out. We've got plenty of guys to do it. But mostly it's going to be Lelouch. Oh, it's because he's not using charge. That's what's going on, I just realized. Wing didn't age gracefully at all, which is why they also showcased most of the designs from the Endless Waltz movie from Wing. I see. Hey, no worries, Musid. I hope the doctor's appointment went okay. I hope that you're doing alright. Hero's the guy who will say, I'll kill you every episode, it seems, and fail to kill all 52 people he said it to. There's a classic hero situation. Hang on, who's messaging me? Sorry. My therapy. Okay, I have to be ready in half an hour. So let's do our best. Let's see what we can do. Wing is still fun if you like camp with your mecha. Well, I like camp in general, so... Oh, hang on. These guys. Yes. Can we... Hang on. We have to hang on. We can hang on. It doesn't work on you. Hang on. No! Prospect.
Hinoki! With the Hinotitis!
Every time someone in the chat says, I'll kill you, I have to allow it, which is weird. It's weird to do that. Gundam Wing underperformed in Japan. That show was not popular, and the only reason it still gets as big of a spotlight as it does thanks to Wing being big in the West. Interesting. Alright, so... That's okay. I don't mind anything in here. Here you go. Luma the Phoenix, thank you for the Ore Sanjo there.
All is going just as I predicted it.
Take it around, Lelouch. Take it around.
I have you.
I hope you had a great weekend, Luma.
Now we can end this.
We can skip the animation as well. Deed. 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 Nice one, Lelouch. Alright, that'll do for Lelouch. We have 15 units left to take out. Yes, indeed, Music. We watched that at the top of the stream. I had already seen the Japanese version yesterday. I do think it's interesting that the Japanese version of the trailer is like... When I saw it, it had like 500,000 views. But when I saw the English version, it had like 20,000 views. I assume it's mostly because people have already seen the trailer, but... I think that is kind of interesting. In a, well, I wish this game franchise was more popular perspective kind of way. Me. Sorry. Just gonna keep doing that. Me.
Rowdy cheer.
Why not? Rat. Sorry, I'm looking at stuff. Okay, he's just gonna have to go and then do his thing and then call it. Skip. I'm sure that's part of it as well, Leo Gone. I wanted to keep going. I guess I'm not doing that. Actually, oh, fuck you. Hang on, can I do this? Nah. It's fine. Limiter's not off? Why did the music suddenly get louder? Am I imagining that? It sounded like it suddenly got louder. What happened? Did I imagine that? I think I imagined that. Anyway, it's whatever. Asagi, you can still go? I didn't realize you were still active. Okay. Oh, you know what? He needs energy. Hang on. Why not? I don't know why I'd use that on Asagi specifically, but I'm doing it. Oh, hell yeah, you're winning, princess. It sounds so much louder to me. I don't know what happened. It's possible that the limiter already expired because I didn't see it on his list of commands, but that might be because I missed it. I don't know. Super Robot Wars is not popular enough. I truly believe 30 would be the final console iteration, especially since the mobile games seem to be doing better. Well, I, for one, hope for a future for the franchise that isn't just a mobile game. As somebody who has seen franchises go from obscurity to popularity with things like a Dragon, I think it can happen. I don't think it's impossible. My floof makes everything louder. I'm like a big giant headphone, poofy headphone earpiece. My sound is stored in my leggies. There you go. 85. Let's go. Alright, you can only do gun halberd now, so not to be mistaken with Jim Halpert. I'm very excited about Godzilla popping up in Y, just because it'll be interesting to see how they use him. I'll figure out how to use this. Like, is he gonna be a unit? Are you gonna be able to use him? Are you gonna be able to summon Godzilla? I'm all about that bass, but minus the B. We have 11 units left. We can do this in the space of 20 minutes, surely. Surely we can, right? In fact, I should probably get going as soon as possible with this because, you know, there's likely to be a bunch of cutscene afterwards as well, so let's just keep going. I don't want to die either.
Go, Uso, with this much firepower.
Please, just eject, just get out! How is he gonna eject from himself? Is there a guy in there? I don't think there is there? Is there? There is, maybe? I guess I haven't seen enough of Majestic Prince to know if there's a guy in there. Or I've not been paying attention enough. That's what I was thinking, Spriggs. I imagine we have to defeat Godzilla at some point. Double synapse attack. Skip. Sorry. Those of you who wanted to see Keita in his kinky getup, Kinky Keita is being kept to one side for now. Alright, I mean, I may as well try and... hang on. We're gonna just grab everybody. I'll grab as many as I can anyway. And just get over there.
All right, you guys. Stay close to Daddy.
Ga 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 ga. Ga ga ga. Ga ga ga. Ga 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 ga. Ga ga ga. Ga ga ga. Ga 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 ga. Ga ga ga. Ga ga ga. Ga 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 ga. Ga ga ga. Enemy unit within our range.
Wipe them out. Mega particle cannon fire.
Take care, Shiny Dan. Have a good sleep. Butt skateers. I like it. I'm always butt skateering. Bright leveling up. Not as much as Suzukaze did. She's like level 80, which is wild. Okay, now we have guys on here, so let's bring the guys out. Let's go with the... Let's go with the Tetsuya. Here you go. Would I like a page? If I'm able to.
You shouldn't have put your commander where I can see. Send out the Great Booster. This is a weird attack. I'm on there. Docking complete. Take this, Great Booster.
Oh shit. I lost? Me? I wasn't even trying. Fuck. Okay, Tetsuya, way to go. Tetsuya! Shit. Leveling up 8 times.
Well done, primitive creatures. You're making my genes sing. Let me return the favor by destroying what you value most. I don't know what this little toy of yours is for, but say goodbye. No! You can't hurt it. Tamaki, you wish to die for it so badly? I'd be happy to oblige. Here's one.
Thank you, Vampiro, for the here's one.
Tamaki!
Nay.
Patrick! I'll protect you, Tamaki. I'm supposed to be 22, by the way. This primitive creature is giving up its own life to protect its fellow. What is the matter with you? What purpose would that serve? Speaking of serving, this outfit. Fine, I'll put you both out of your misery.
Hey, cut that shit out. You trying to play hero without us, Patrick?
Sacrificing yourself for a comrade is very noble, but the rest of us are here too, and we won't let either of you die. There's no reason to die when there's like 50 other guys here.
See that, Patrick? We're gonna skip all the cliches.
I'm not interested in a tragic tale, no matter how sublime. You all. You all. You primitives are nonsensical, but there's something beautiful about this. Bye.
Yeah, you better run, some commander. Looks like Patrick made her blink.
Patrick, are you okay, Tamaki? Patrick, you're a really good soldier.
Yeah, we were assigned to protect you.
Patrick. Man, she's a bigger challenge for Patrick than the entire Woogaroo fleet. And she's got bigger titties than them too.
I'm gonna do my very best in my missions, just like you, Patrick. As long as you're safe, Tamaki. And I'll do everything I can to make sure we all go home alive.
Yeah, we're doing it. You didn't have to do anything. I am happy that he's not dead, even though I barely use him. Who was in the middle of doing stuff? It was, Oh, Amuro's over there. Wait, is that everybody? No, there's people on here. Okay. Majinga Zeto. Do. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. I was using Tetsuya. I think yeah, that's right. I killed the boss with him. But I don't think that he's able to keep going, is he? Randy's new video was so good that it created a new possibility. I imagined a great porn beyond any porn anyone had ever imagined, and it came from the future. The possibility of porn created the porn. You have to forgive me, I'm going to be skipping a lot of this just so I can get through it before my therapy. And we've seen all of these attacks before, it's not like there's anything new happening here.
Scooby-Dooby.
Kablamo. Yes, I do want to continue playing. And I want to continue listening to this, so let's keep fighting.
Leap Slasher. It will be called Ultra Porn, and only people older than 150 will be allowed to view it. But the good news is, when it's created, I will be over 150, so... There we go. Am I favoring a particular protagonist for why? Honestly, I'm not. I think the guy looks cool. I think the girl looks cute. I'm not in favor of either of them. I might, if I do a playthrough on Twitch, which is very likely, I'll probably let the chat vote on which one I choose, because I like both of them okay. There we go.
enemies left. Alright, Yu-Gi-Oh! Imagine Zenki, I'm definitely picking the girl. She did a Naruto run, so you know she's a good ninja. You know, yeah, honestly, a lot about the girl is appealing to me because she's cute as hell. The aesthetic and the vibe is really fun. And yeah, the Naruto run, the animation was really cool. I wonder if it's a choice. Imagine if the timelines diverged and your protagonist determined your future. Ooh. I don't know about that. Who should we have do the finishing blow here? I mean, I kind of want it to be Randy, but I don't think he's going to be able to. Let's see. No, there's no way he's going to be able to, but he can move over there. Ninjas! Yeah, I don't know. Who shall we... I guess we have limited choices based on who's on... I guess we don't have any choice except for Shingeta and Amuro. And even then, I don't know if they're going to be able to... Ryoma with Zeal? Oh yeah, that's probably going to do it, isn't it? I guess you have Zeal as well. Amuro. He can reach. And he's gonna... Probably... He's not gonna finish the job, but let's see what happens.
Your invasion of the Earth ends here.
Amuro.
I have to turn over there.
Kick his ass.
Pressing the advantage.
Kick his ass. Fucking punch him. Yeah, fucking wail on that thing. Yes, yes, get him. Fuck him up.
Who attacks someone else?
I don't know what voice I'm doing for this Rada guy.
You're vexing me.
I can still attack. Pin funnels. You're finished.
Quite passionate, I see.
Alright. That's 2. And he still has a turn. So I think I might just have Amuro finish him off. Because, yeah, honestly, I do kind of feel like I need to get this done as soon as possible. So you'll forgive me if I'm not doing the ideal thing to kill him, but I'm gonna kill him. Let's just go with fin funnels.
Sometimes a hunter's prey fights back.
Fin funnels.
You're finished.
He's dead. I had a feeling we could do this before therapy. Level 88, Amuro. I think he's the most overpowered, the most leveled up unit so far. I don't know if he's the most overpowered, but he's powerful.
No, I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
He'll probably have a different voice when he comes back.
The enemy commander is retreating. We fought the green ship at Ceres, right? He turned right around at Ceres, but he actually stuck around this time. They must be committing to the fights more now that they're getting strong. Now that we're getting stronger. The hell are you talking about? If you're so strong, why is he still in one piece? Sorry.
All Wulguru units have been destroyed. Yep, I didn't do shit. The drone is accelerating.
Godspeed!
We did it. Go us. I didn't do shit.
Well fought, Randy, even though you didn't do shit.
Yeah, all in a day's work for a hero.
Thanks, Randy, Chandra, Patrick.
All that matters to me is that you're safe and sound, Tamaki.
And now that we're all going home alive, we can find out what Patrick wanted to say.
Actually, I, kind of forgot.
Dreistraga Mess Hall.
So, Patrick, what did you want to tell me?
Well, you fought so hard today, I wanted to give you a little token of my appreciation.
Whoa, this is super fancy squid shiokara from Kamusui-san. It's practically impossible to find. Kamisui-san, sorry.
Well, I know how much you like it.
so I had some delivered up here when we were in orbit last.
Thanks so much, Patrick. I'm gonna put it on some rice right now.
I'm glad to see you happy. Is that what you want, Patrick?
Aren't you supposed to hand it over and then make your move when the iron's hot?
I don't mind this for now. Once we're at peace, once the war is over, then I can...
Now hang on just a second.
That sentiment is what we refer to as triggering a death flag. You're practically begging to perish. No worries, Ernie. The Kaiba Corp would never allow a total cliche like that to happen.
You sound pretty confident, Izuru.
Sure, there's a place for the classics, but we're a new generation of heroes, so we can write some new rules. I agree! If tragedy would make for a perfect ending, I for one would welcome a contrived happy one instead.
You could say that again, Ernie. Tradition doesn't apply to us. Let's keep on steamrolling these tropes.
Thanks, Izuru, Ernie, Keita. Yeah, I'm gonna survive. As long as we're, ignoring flags, I have something to say as well. What is it, Chandra? After the war, I'm getting married. Married? Congratulations, Chandra!
Wait, what? Wait, what? When the hell did you meet someone?
It was arranged by our parents when we were little. But I've met her. She's pretty polite, warm-headed, compassionate, not to mention great around the house. It was love at first sight.
You finally told everyone, Chandra.
Thank you for hearing me out, Tetsuya.
Marriage is a beautiful thing, Chandra. Don't take your wife for granted.
I won't, Van. I promise.
Marriage means commitment. I exist. You have to work for it, not just for her, but for yourself.
I'll keep that in mind, Oliver, who I definitely know who you are.
Oh man, Chandra's gonna beat me to the punch!
It's not a race, Keita. You and Hinoki do what makes you happy.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Chandra and Patrick are finding their happiness, and look at me. Guess all I can do is be a good leader and protect my teammates.
Who's messaging me on the Discords?
Apologies. Okay, apologies, I just had to check on something there. And everything is okay. I just had to make sure everything was okay. Sorry about that.
Guess all I can do is be a good leader and protect my teammates.
That's what makes a hero. Let's both do our best, Randy.
You do not smile often, my lady.
To protect, to love. I think it's beautiful. We Wulgaru have lost so much, but they are alive and well here on Earth. I wish with all my heart that what we have learned here will be for the good of the Wulgaru.
The gate! I can escape if I make it there!
But you won't. But you won't, Radha.
Gah!
I've already informed my elder brother of your plans of treason of desertion. If you couldn't carry out a simple mission, I have no use for you.
Blam!
The weak perish. There is no other way. That is the path of the Wulgaru, Teoria. An Earth machine? Fuck off. No intelligence at all. An unmanned reconnaissance unit? So the Earthlings have located our gate. Very well. Let them bring all the might they can. They will learn that the weak perish. That is the path of the Wulgaru, and the law of the universe. All right. Lelouch, the mission ace, looking grumpy about it. Cranky pants. Oh, we got new AOS updates. Anything else? I am gonna have to just rush off here, though. I know I usually do a bit of business before I rush off, but I have very limited time, so I'm just gonna raid and then call it a stream because of therapy. So we're gonna raid Distortion Devil, who's playing Lost Judgment. One of the best peeps on the Twitches. I don't raid Distortion Devil enough. I don't play Lost Judgment enough, honestly, so we're gonna raid Distortion Devil. But beforehand, we're going to go to... Well, I'm gonna double save just in case. I appreciate it, music. Return to title screen. Let's watch one of these little mini cutscenes that pop up for the intermission.
Looks like you're in a good mood today, Junko. Let me guess. Captain Oliver said something nice to you.
He noticed my new lipstick and complimented me on it.
Oliver, you two-bit playboy.
Hey there, is the Shrike team on break too? Yeah, we were just leaving.
Oliver, why don't we have a few words?
Though the players take a break, my own battle is far from over. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate the positive vibes. Thank you so much for joining me for a specific mission, for a single mission on Super Robot Wars, but I wanted to get some done. Alright, guys, I'm going to throw you guys over to Distortion Devil. Have a great rest of your Monday. I will see you guys later. Adieu, adieu to you and you and you. Bye-bye. Take care. See ya.